Well, hello, good people. It's nice to see you again. And today I come to you with a Tokyo Ghoul review, but not my typical normal manga review. This will be an anime review of Tokyo Ghoul Season 2 Rude. Let's commence, cause wow. Uh First thing I want to say is that I don't know what it is, but I just really did not quite enjoy the first half of this as much. And that's where all the actiony cool stuff is at, like all the fighting and everything. Yet I just found it sort of boring and lackluster, just because I just didn't have the feels in me. They did change a few things here and there, which I'm still okay with. It's not a big deal because they did tell us this was going to be an anime original after all, and I was actually quite interested in that because it's like where you're diverging from this main path that the manga is and everything, the main storyline, and but you're using the anime to create an all entirely different, separate universe, and that I can deal with because of all the plot holes and problems, other technical bullshit in the storyline that the first season had can be can be quite fixed with season two going to this route. That was not a pun. It was not intentional. Okay, but yeah, they're them choosing to go this route of a anime original makes it a lot more easier for me to not be so pissed at like I was from season one because I really love the manga a lot. I started with the manga maybe a few months before I watched the anime, but still, I started and everything. I enjoyed the anime for what it was, but I was still very bitchy and disappointed at a lot of things that happened in it. Uh, but like I said, overall, I still enjoy it. I enjoy it as a separate entity to itself than I do the manga. The manga, I praise it like it's fucking Jesus. I'm just sucking on his big ass fluffy dick. But the anime, I'm just going like, that wasn't bad. It's like bad sex to me. Yeah, the first season of the anime just felt like bad sex. I was like, or somewhat bad sex. It's like it's it wasn't awful. I mean, it was kind of okay. Yeah, it was not good. But this season, this first episode of season two, actually has me quite intrigued. At least thanks to the second half. The second half of it, I really enjoyed it because that's where all the plot stuff started happening and everything. As soon as the whole building started caving in, and everything was getting destroyed. Everyone just rushing out to not get crushed by it and everything, by all the debris and all the stuff falling. After that continued on, the whole plot stuff that kept going on. That's where I was really enjoying it. My favorite scene, my favorite two scenes of this episode, because of the second half, was the scene with Kaneki and Eto. Because I was like, oh god, this is interesting. I'm like, where they're going with this? It just had me like, I really want to know where they're going with this. And then the part of him actually joining up with Aogiri, it just has me going like, it really has me tempted to watch more because I'm interested in this like I said, this route they're taking, route A and everything like they're calling it, and it just has me intrigued quite a lot in this. Like I wanna know what comes off this original creation, and from what I've heard of and read online and everything, they said that Sue Ishida himself is actually gonna be uh, he wrote this season, or he's going to be closely working on this second season of Tokyo Ghoul. It's an entire anime original of itself, and I'm like, that's actually pretty interesting, pretty good. Because if you have the author of the actual series working on something, I think you're not gonna fuck up anytime soon. I mean, there's still that possibility of you fucking up, yes, but how can you fuck up when you have the person that created this shit to begin with right next to you sitting down? I'm like, how could you fuck this up? Like honestly, like another example, a quick example that I want to use of something that they can't fuck up is One Piece. Because One Piece, from few friends have told me, I'm not certain about this, but they told me that Oda himself actually writes the filler, and the filler in One Piece is actually pretty good and enjoyable. I've watched a lot of the filler. I did skip over a lot of filler just to get to the main central story, but it's because I wanted to get to the main central story. I still enjoy the filler because the filler in itself is good, but it's not what I should be watching, or it's not the relevancy, the main story that I should be paying attention to. So that's why I brushed just really quick through it, or just skipped it all entirely, so I can get to the actual main story of it. But yeah, the filler, like I said, Oda does good filler, and since it's written by Oda, it's enjoyable. So like this news in Tokyo Ghoul in itself is entirely filler. It's an alternate story and everything, but because it has the original creator of the manga itself, the actual author, I have high hopes for this series to be really good because I love and I praise Ishida a lot. I praise him like a fucking Jesus, and like I said before, I'll suck his fluffy dick. Or I said I was gonna suck the fluffy dick of the manga, but why not just rather suck the fluffy dick of the author? After all, I mean, he created it. He or she, whoever, I don't know, whatever. He fucking created this series, and I mean, they created this series, and I'm like, yep, so good, so good. I love the writing, the story, the characters. I'm just so enthralled and in this immersed in this world that he created that I'm like, just I want to suck your big dick. I'm sounding pretty gay, aren't I? But I don't give a damn. Like I'm just expressing myself as I feel like it. Like I'm just telling you what I feel and what I would do for this man, for this series, because of all the beautiful greatness that it is. Okay, but I think I should talk a little more of what happened in the episode. Basically, we got the owl fight, we got a little bit of the Ayato and Kaneki fight, we got some things a little bit different and all here, but it's not that big deal. But one thing that I really enjoyed a lot is the Arata armors. The Arata armors were awesome. Like them animated look so epic and cool. I'm just like that shit is awesome. And when they just went and just made the Arata go even third, even okay, get even more strength from the Arata armor and everything, and they just look so demonic and just the armor just enveloping them. It looks so awesome, like that. I really enjoyed the look of it and everything. But the fight overall was meh to me. I just like and also the Kaneki and the Eto fight was like meh. It didn't, I'm really disappointed that we didn't get 103 bones broken, but hell, it's not that big of a deal. Like I can still enjoy it in the manga itself. I don't really need to see in the anime that much. Not to mention they're going their own original route, which I'm kind of interested in itself. What exactly is gonna envelop? How it's gonna go down? I am just I want more of this because it had me in the edge of my seat by the second half. Second half is where I'm loving it. First half I'm like meh, just meh. Like it's not that big of a deal, honestly. Second half when the building's pushing out, after that everything there is beautiful. I think I love it so much. Ah, God. I'm interested to see what the decision that Kaneki has taken, of joining with Algiri. And I'm like, I want to see what develops, what comes of this. His relationship with every single member, with Nora, with Tatara, with Ayato, and with Eto, of all people, because I want to know I want to see how that relationship comes, like, if there's a relationship at all that would come to fruition. I want something so bad. Like, because those two we know. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. For any of you who are just anime watchers in themselves, because I'd be spoiling shit. But yeah, I think I've rambled out quite enough. I just wanted to give my thoughts a little bit on the anime itself. There wasn't much to discuss, and personally, I believe. Hopefully, there's more in the second episode to come. That I can definitely talk about quite a lot, because to me, the episode just felt like there wasn't much to talk about. The second half and the first half felt flat to me. Second half is where it was really good. Those are basically all my thoughts on the episode itself. But I really am interested to see what is. I've said this so many times. Like I want to know more. I want to see more because they had me. They had me hooked by the second half. I'm like, I want more of this. Oh God. With luck, expect more of these reviews, or at least reviews that tell you more about the anime and more about my actual thoughts on it than just me saying, I want more, I want more, I'm so interested. Like, because that just sounds meh. But yeah, I think with that said, I'll see you soon. Something new.